Hello, and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I'm Sientir. You can support me at patreon.com/Sientir. And today we have more skill questing to do, because we've not done enough yet. That's my logic, and I'm sticking with it. I've done a few minor tweaks to some of the stuff between episodes. Notably, Acolyte Jin is now doing a prepared shot build with Read the Wind. I kind of figured Barrage just wasn't getting as much mileage as I would potentially ideally like. And I also decided, you know what, let's just switch over to Searing Flames, because Searing Flames is stupid broken. So, yeah, that's what's happened. Not terribly exciting, I suppose. So we're going to go fight ourselves some Tengu on account of them being here. And then... yeah, that's nice. We're going to fight ourselves a bunch of Gypsy Ettins on account of them being here. Hi. Then we're gonna go visit ourselves our lovely Crichtons that asked us to go figure out what was going on. Tell them what was going on. Sounds like White Mantle may have killed the Lion Guard, and everybody's scared of the White Mantle. Makes you wonder what sort of folks we've fallen in with, eh? Yeah, there are always clues, right? It's not really a good direct path. Like, I need to get here, and so from here I can go around that way, or I can go up, like, this way, and there's just not a great direct path, so we're just kind of taking a... ooh, I definitely want those. Those are worth, like, 3 feathers or something, which is actually quite useful. Oh, it might have been Shield of Absorption. I changed her over to Searing Flames because Searing Flames is, like I said, ridiculous. Terrible for your energy, mind you. Searing Flames, because it's a lot and has a short recharge, but it's very, very powerful. Oh, I wonder if air magic might not be better right now. Interesting question. I do appreciate when enemies fight like this. It's something that you can do in Doom. Get enemies to fight each other. Well, at least classic Doom. I don't know about the more modern Dooms. Quite bluntly, I have not played them. But it's the sort of detail that I appreciate of, like, why should these things be allied? And they're like, well, they shouldn't necessarily be allied, and and so they're not allied. And I do appreciate that. It's kind of a world-building detail. The Ettins don't get along with the Tengu, and Tengu don't get along with the Ettins. So I think that's kind of cool. But really nice hammer. Ow. Inspector Caleb, it looks like you have a friend here, Inquisitor Gilead. What do you have to say? It shames to me think of what has become of the Lion Guard. You need help with something. Ah, you're back. Well, I have been replaced as the investigator on this matter. You should speak with Inquisitor Gilead. He's in charge now. The inspector does take our written testimonies. He says, I'll take those papers from you. Thank you for your help. The Lion Guard is obviously undermanned, so the White Mantle will be taking over the investigation. Your service to the people of Credit has been noted. Gives us some experience. Counterblow, which is nice. And Bestial Bounce. Which they're both knockdown things under different conditions, which is interesting. So let's make our way to Beetletun, shall we? Oh man, so many Gypsy Ettins. Hello, Gypsy Ettin. Ooh, an Ettin's Pauldron. Sounds armory and stuff. How long does this even last? 20 seconds is actually pretty good duration. At least as far as I'm concerned it is, anyway. Ooh, got him during his heal sig. That would deal more damage. Being sickness is a double-edged sword like that. Definitely heals you, but increasing your armor is always a risky business. Okay, what do you gotta say to me, Tengu? These guys have Shatter Enchantment anyway, so... That's a bunch of Murgoyle. And a Spined Aloe. Again, Orson of Healing and not an impressive spell. It isn't. Yeah, I'll take that. Heroes have not leveled up yet this episode, but hopefully they'll get a few more levels of the course of things. Beetletun, besides being an extremely useful outpost to have for future endeavors, also has a few other notable advantages. Chief of which is it does have another skill quest in it, which I intend to do. Because, as we have established, I like skills. This guy, do you even make weapons that I would consider useful? Yeah, I know that's... no, you're just a customizer. This guy does not make armor that I would consider useful. Yeah, 49 is not max. 70 is max for Ranger. Skill Trainer, but I'm not using that. So we care about what Elder Hezron has to say. They have a problem with some undead here. How fortunate that you're here. A horde of undead has been sighted shambling toward Beetletun. We have no defense against them, and will surely perish without your help. They approach even now from Watchtower Coast. Will you defend our hapless village? I guess I will. Griffin's Sweep and Symbiosis are not appealing skills, but... you know. Here we are. Okay, well, let's take care of the few random things I've got going on. Yeah, see 3 feathers from those. I don't know, protective icon. Okay, random fighting fragment. Sure, why not? Let's go see ourselves a Watchtower Coast and probably get vaguely bored due to how slow it will be to fight all of those undead. What is this? An AoE thing, but it drains all adrenaline, so I don't know how much I really would want to use. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep 4 Great Justice going or not. I think for now it's probably fine. It's not the most exciting skill, but yeah. Two arms! 2 arms! I've done this before, actually, I think on my Paragon, in fact. And don't let the undead get us. Saith the Crichtons. I'll watch your back. I'd suggest fleeing. And somebody else says that you're on your own. So, you know, whatever. These guys are notorious for using Frenzy, in my personal opinion. Frenzy, of course, doubling the amount of damage you take. Wow, these guys are not worth Searing Flaming. The friggin' level 1 Restless Corpses. These are like the exact opposite of a threat. Huh. Does this character have... broadhead arrow, is it? Interesting. I mean, to some extent, we're just going to be here until the waves arrive. a lot of these are kind of calibrated for, because this can be kind of overwhelming if you're not like max level with good heroes. I mean, good is relative. My heroes are not exactly what you call well outfitted at the moment, but oh man, I am just obliterating these things. So having some Judge's Insight, though, it is really definitely helping with the damage. Really, definitely. Yep. Those are the words that I said. The good old C space smash. C selecting the nearest enemy, space actively going after it. The C space is meaning select the nearest enemy and attack it. These guys are going down so fast, I feel like I have to keep spamming that. I do want to keep weakness off myself. It dramatically lowers the amount of damage I deal. So it's important I don't let it stay on me too long. For the obvious reasons of actually that I want to maximize the amount of damage that I deal. Sheesh. Come back here, Hellhound. Stop chasing my monks. Whee! I love making these guys explode with my ridiculous damage and their non-existent levels. Those are like literally enemies from friggin' the catacombs of Priestring Ascalon. They are so non-threatening. Infuse health, you say? Definitely a risk. Oh, here comes the next round. Survivors, no. Captives, no. Complete destruction. Okay, Jin. Sure, we can talk about that, if that's what you're wanting to talk about. I do want to completely destroy these undead, that's for sure. Bone Fiends. Who's making Bone Fiends? Ah, this guy. He makes Bone Fiends. I do not care about being dazed. I think this might be the last round, actually. I think the dragon marks the ending of it. Yeah, it looks like it. Return to Elder Hezron for my reward. I could walk back to the outpost, but since I don't have any drops, I'm not going to, because if I do this, I'm not going to spawn necessarily right next to the outpost, so there's a chance I could be a little bit closer to the person I'm supposed to go talk to. Didn't really work, but, you know, wishful thinking. Your defeat of that undead horde has earned the gratitude of all Beetletun, and Yggdrasil, your name will live forever in our hearts. You can see why I'm not interested in this. Attribute strength. Excuse me, keep having like pseudo hiccups. So it deals some plus damage. If it's blocked, your target's knocked down and suffers some damage. That's a generic version of Irresistible Blow. If it hits, you strike for plus 16 damage. If it's blocked, your target's knocked down and takes some damage. If it hits, deals plus 5 damage. If it's blocked, your target's knocked down. So it's literally a slightly worse version of Irresistible Blow. I don't know. It's a version of Irresistible Blow for everyone else. Symbiosis makes things have more health for enchantments on them. It is not terribly exciting. But I didn't have to pay for either of them, and I got some stuff in the meantime, so, you know, that's how it works, right? Do I have more Crichton quests? Okay, ones that I'm not interested in doing at the moment. I could go back up into the swamp, see if that guy is there. Or I could North Krita Province. Okay, yes, that is spelt better with a space. No, I just want North Krita Province. Okay, so there should be this one. Yeah, okay. He gives this quest Axe Twist and Determined Shot. So I'm looking this up to see if I have Axe Twist. Okay, I have Axe Twist and Determined Shot. So I've probably done that quest already, so I don't need to try to find it. Sorry about that interruption. I was just kind of doing some research. Okay. That to me sounds an awful lot like I've done relevant quests in the area, and that Divinity Coast is going to need to be my next target du jour. Although, you know what? I'm here. Let's make our way over to the Temple of Ages, because I might as well get that on my map. And we've got, I mean, this is probably going to take longer than 4 minutes or whatever, but, you know, whatever. Might as well go there. Because I might as well get it on my map. I'm going to want it. I don't know that this is the most efficient way of getting there either, but whatever. It's the path I have chosen. Nothing else, we will uncover a territory. And it's definitely better to get there this way than it is going the other way. Pretty sure. Gargoyle wave breakers are so annoying. Mind you, the sort of walk that you get from having the hex on you is kind of nice, but not when you're trying to get places, it isn't. Do you think that there's a bunch of Murgoyle along here anyway? Granted, they're not huge threats to me, but they're definitely obnoxious. Oh, hi, Spined Aloe. I guess you were technically healing things, but I couldn't tell because you're using Orison of Healing. As we have established, a very weak skill. I'm getting deja vu of when I did stuff in the Wherein Kryta, and I came over this way hoping that I could get down to where I was trying to go by going this way, and being sorely disappointed. I'm beginning to wonder maybe I need to turn around and go back the way I came. To avoid repeating that mistake. I feel like this area just collectively dead ends, and I needed to actually come up and around that way. I might do that, so that way I don't run into that issue. Because I would like to avoid that issue, thank you very much. It was not a good use of time. Ignore them. Okay. I wonder if Bergen Hot Springs would be a better place to leave from. Probably. Maybe even now it would be. Ooh, red dye. I will absolutely take that. Okay, let's gather these Ettins together. I don't feel like trying to fight them as separate groups. It'll just take longer. I guess they're kind of separating it out over my party a little bit, but whatever. Alrighty then. Let's continue our way south, shall we? Past all these bog scale. I'm beginning to wonder if I should just go ahead and wrap up this episode here and continue it next time. You know what? I think I will. I am going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. And next time we will continue on our way to the Temple of Ages. And until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.